Angkor Dance Troupe was started with refugees recognizing that the lost art of Khmer culture and Khmer performing arts at one point was completely wiped out. And they felt the need to bring the community together. So our founder, Mr. Tim Tu, and refugees from Cambodia started Angkor Dance Troupe. And it's, to their credit, they've done an amazing job in the last 37 years. They've evolved from at one point performing at the White House. We are a nationally recognized performing arts organization, and we can claim that now, as we evolve, we are a global recognized performing arts organization.
My originate, which is not from the fine art, but I do learn the dance from refugee art camp. But my grandmother, she is a royal master, and also she does teaching. She does costuming, she does teaching, but she has her own group to teach, and also which is passed on to the next generation. That's what I'm doing now. So those information, those kind of a path. So she keep telling that if you have the knowledge, you have to make sure that you pass on to, like the next one. Even so, they born in Cambodia, the kid who grow up and here in this local, they have to make sure they still carry on his own culture. Because when you step out from the country, then most likely 95% you're not going to go back to live there, because it's like you find another, new place to settle down. So that way, only thing that you remember only your own culture. That's what my grandmother does the same thing. So I'm kind of like follow that her footsteps.
It exists because there's such a need to preserve. There's such a need to educate the community and for us to innovate. It's so important for us to be able to connect with our community, and it's so important that we, it's that instinct need to preserve our culture. And the master teachers is sunsetting, and they are, they're at that age when during the Khmer Rouge, they were in their 20s and 30s, and now they're heading toward their 70s and 80s. If we don't have Angkor Dance Troupe, they're going to be gone. So how do we figure out how to preserve that? How do we take that knowledge and share it with our young people and share it with our principal dancers? This is why this organization needs to be here, and the reason for its establishment is preserving that art.
ទីក្រុងឡូយើងនឹងជាពិសេសកូនសិស្សដែលយើងខំបង្ហាត់មកហើយគាត់រៀនពីយើងមកគាត់ស្រឡាញ់បដោះបដាលគេស្រឡាញ់ហើយដែលយើងបានបង្រៀននឹងទៅជើងស្រឡាញ់ហើយប្រជាជនអាមេរិកគាត់ក៏ជួយចិត្តជាពិសេសគេជួយចិត្តណាស់ជួយចិត្តមើលសិល្បៈវប្បធម៌យើងព្រោះសិល្បៈវប្បធម៌យើងជាតំណាងជាតិជា របាំសក្ការៈអញ្ចឹងយើងតែងគ្រឿងអីដូចទេវតាអញ្ចឹងពួកគាត់យើងខំធ្វើយ៉ាងណាឲ្យពួកគាត់ជួយចិត្តមើលហើយនៅពេលដែលសម្ដែងម្ដងប្រជាជននៅទីនេះគាត់ឲ្យតម្លៃទៅលើយើងនៅពេលដែលយើងសម្ដែងរឿងអ្វីមួយដែលធំដែលយើងខំបង្កើតមកគឺមួយឆ្នាំគឺរាប់រយនាក់នៅខាងក្រោមយើងទៅសម្ដែងគ្រប់កន្លែងហើយយើងនឹងចេញសម្ដែង បានទៅដល់ប្រទេសក្រៅបារាំងស្រុកខ្មែរអញ្ចឹងយើងខំបង្កើតនេះយើងមានមោទនភាពដែលយើងបានកូនសិស្សរាំល្អបញ្ចេញនៅសមត្ថភាពខ្ពស់ដើម្បីឲ្យប្រជាជនមើលយល់ដឹងអំពីស្នាដៃរបស់យើង
Considering everything going on in the world these days, I listen and I make sure that I'm not just cold shouldering my students. I think growing up, a lot of our parents, my generation's parents, they didn't understand the problems we were going through because they were battling their own. They had PTSD from the genocide. Matter of fact, that's probably all I know because they never communicated this with us as kids. There's a generational gap. Now that I've recognized that, The tools I can't exactly pull out, but because I've recognized that there is a problem, I want to make sure that I'm listening and that everything that they're saying is being heard. And I think that's the difference between what our parents did versus what I'm trying to do for these students, because I don't think I was ever heard. I don't think our parents were ever heard. And there is trauma for my generation where we felt like we couldn't relate to our parents. We were just high by, and also language barriers. Not to say that it's my generation's responsibility, but I think we all feel like we can fix this. So in order for this world to get any better, we have to listen to the problems that these kids are having in order to move on. And if we can't do that, then they're gonna face the same problems as us.
We're just like a family, we do things together, right? We gotta treat them like our own kids. So for that, I would say Angkor Dance Troupe does play a big part in the community, because this is what they want and this is what they see. They need someone to love. They need someone to cater to them, you know, and me as a parent, I mean, I show my kids tough love. I show these kids tough love too, because I was once living that life.
I've been a part of this organization for as long as I could remember. Like when I was a toddler, my mom was the president of the board here. And I have 4 older sisters, and they were already dancing by the time I was born. We mostly dance for our mom. She passed away last year. And like when I was performing, when she was alive, I'd always I'm pretty shy, so I only look at like one person, and she usually sits like in the middle, like out here. I know her spot, and so I'd only look at like that one spot.
Through dance now, I feel like I can continue her legacy of living. I feel like when I'm dancing that she's here with me. I imagine her in the audience. And there are other ways, but through dance, it is the only way that I know and imagine her and can visually see her still with me. So that's who I honor, because she's the reason why I'm dancing.
មនោសញ្ចេតនាសប្តាហ៍ថ្ងៃនេះគ្រូហើយនិងសិស្សជាពិសេសនៅក្រុមអង្គរខ្ញុំនេះគឺហាក់ដូចជាកូនហើយម្ដាយគឺយើងស្រឡាញ់គ្នាហើយបងប្អូនប្រកើតគេថានៅផ្ទះម្ដាយជាមួយម្ដាយទីតីនៅក្នុងព្រៃម្ដាយជាមួយគ្នាអញ្ចឹងនៅក្នុងអង្គរនេះយើងទៅណាសម្ដែងគឺយើងស្រឡាញ់គ្នាដូចបងប្អូនប្រកើតយើងអប់រំការស្រឡាញ់ការគោរពស្មោះត្រង់ហើយគឺចេះជួយគ្នាទៅវិញទៅមកនេះហើយចំណុចសំខាន់របស់ក្រុមអង្គរគឺគាត់កូនសិស្សទាំងអស់គ្រូទាំងអស់ស្រឡាញ់គ្នាចេះអត់ឲ្យនៅគ្នាជួយគ្នាទៅវិញទៅមកដើម្បីសិល្បៈហើយក្រុមអង្គរសប្តាហ៍ថ្ងៃរស់គឺការជួយគ្នាទៅវិញទៅមកចាំបាច់ហើយនឹងគោរពគ្នា
I will say Angkor Dance Troupe's reputation had already preceded itself. You know, folks were talking about the organization and about the work that they do in community. And so this City Hall performance was the confirmation of just the extraordinary artistry and the impact.
To let the United States know that what happened to us from 1975 to 1979 will not, that's our past, and now here's our future. And so we make sure that the Angkor Dance Troupe will continue to make sure that our culture, our history, our background will not be eliminated, will not be forgotten, will not be lost. So it's very important that the Angkor Dance Troupe continue to preserve our culture, our history for the next generation to come. I am the first generation to arrive here with my mom after the Khmer Rouge ended, after we survived, and many of us we settled here in the United States, lost many husbands, spouses, children, aunts and uncles. We lost so many. So let's not lose this unique, beautiful art to represent, our culture, our country,
home country of Cambodia and make sure that our future generation carry on this tradition for centuries and centuries to come. The community is really my self-care. When I leave my house in the morning, when I see so many amazing organizations, community-based organizations, such as the Angkor Dance Troupe, every single day, this is what I get up in the morning for, that we all come together, we making lives better every day, whether preserving our culture, our history, or whether just to making sure that we leave this world. When I leave this world, I want to make sure that I leave something better than when I lived it. So that's what I get up in the morning, and that's really my self-care, to see people every day making sure to improve the well-being and the health of our community. So.